Hello, good morning, and welcome back to another episode of Echoes and Stories of Dhamma. I'm very happy today to introduce sound and Dhamma. The sound is very important. It carries meaning, it carries a force, invisible force. That's why it is often said that mantra are spoken words as well. We are going to be having a nice conversation, very lively, with Dr. B, also known as Buanton, and she's based near Hua Hin in Thailand. And it's all about sound, singing bowls, bells, and her journey in the Dhamma.
Good
Yes.
morning.
Good morning. And how are you today?
I am good. Today is Saturday. It's a good day.
Today is Saturday, and I think we've cleared up all the technical little hurdles we've had. So,
Yes.
am I clear now?
Yes. Yes.
Good. Good. So, Dr. B, or Bua, as I call you, what I wanted you to present is this very fascinating journey because you travel a lot with a purpose that is for serving not just all sentient beings, but definitely serving larger communities, monastic, as well as this journey has taken you all over Asia. And what I would like you to present is how this Bells project started. You started as a nurse and then went to singing bowl and massage. Can you unfold that journey for us a bit? Because it has a very particular thread as well
Yes.
as Dharma practice together. So you have this ability to put all of them together. Can you elaborate a bit on that?
Yes. Okay. I would say I look back to my journey. I am now 58 years old. When I was young, 5 years old, I went to the temples with my grandma and to enjoy the Buddhist community, to understand, deep dive into the culture. By 8 years old, I start practicing meditation. And then meditation keep me, facilitate me or give me something that I always want to seeking for, peace of mind. I'm looking for healthy and happiness. So the journey went through, and I study as a nurse just to be healthy and to be happy. At least I learned to look after myself, and I always looking for something alternative to complement the conventional medicine. So I study I heard about Reiki, I heard about the universal energy when I was young, and I'm so fascinated. I also went to see a few Buddhist grandmaster, to try to understand why all these grandmasters keep practicing. So there might be a myth within, which I also, I believe in immortality. And then I
You immortality.
immortal to live for. I was young, I was seeking, since I have this life, I want to keep it as long as possible. And to do, at least when I was young, at least to have more time to play, to understand the world, and to see what others doing, so always have curiosity and to see different people, different culture. My friends coming from from a family of military, how they look like. They come from this family, what they look like. I always have eyes of observations. I always, when I have time, I read the book and looking on how, a scientist discovers something. So So I have a good observation when I go and see the grandmaster when I was at 8 years old, and he asked me to do meditation, and I said, what would I get out if I practice meditation? And he said, you can able to see the exam without study hard. Of course, I really committed. So ambitious to see this and that, to see what happening. I practice for a month. I don't see much result. Then I go back and I complain because, I want to see instant result. And he said, I'm the monk. I'm not lying to you. If you practice one day, guarantee you get it. Of course, I get that kind of message to understand the meaning of it. When I study my master degree, I can understand when people express something, there is a hidden lie that they're not expressed. And I hear that, and I rephrase that to them. And even my teachers, oh, you really, understand that. I say, yeah, I understand what they didn't express themselves. So through that, after I graduate as nursing, I work in the post-surgery department, which is interesting. Also working with a lot of gun shooting clients in the hospital. I born in the mafia town in Phetchaburi, where at that time, 30 years ago, I think every day there is gun shooting, which is very interesting. And working there also have to be open all the senses and to understand what their conditions and everything, to be aware and make sure the client is safe. So from there, I try to understand more, not only the physical part, because with the nursing, with the side to nursing side provide me the physical part, which I understand it very well. But then I know that there is a mental part that is more important. Then I study counseling psychology, try to understand my mind, why I keep wondering, why I want to know many things, and I've stopped. Yeah, and then through there, then I start working at after graduation. I start working at Chivasom, where is then a gateway for me to understand different kind of alternative medicine, different kind of holistic health, or a choice that people can looking for to understand the body and the mind. And of course, start develop with Reiki training, which is a base of spiritual development. And from there, I start from my physical body, understand my mental body, to counseling psychology. And also, I know that in different cultures, it provides something different that could be the myth for their health and well-being. So from the culture, and then I study health sociology, try to understand, like in Thailand, there are 4 different continents. The belief also different, and the health condition, how people look at their health is also different. So from that, from physical well-being, mental well-being, to sociological well-being, cultural well-being, there is a myth that I would like to explore a little more. Then I look at Buddhist psychology to that this part, and the mental part, and how would can be have better clarity, how can develop the mind further, and something that I've been try to understand, even though I know that Abhidhamma is very interesting, but I'm not really engaged to study Abhidhamma yet. But so that I heard that the other side of, because there are Buddhist practice and there are Tibetan medicine. I know that Tibetan medicine talking about Buddhist medicine, which is looking in term of health and well-being. Actually, Tibetan medicine is a Buddhist medicine where we're talking about the root of the illness. It's coming from the 3 poison of attachment, create wind, and aversion, which is anger, frustration, create fire, and the create flame. So from there, for me, it's like this is amazing. Try to understand that, especially during COVID time, where people who are actually gone through COVID serious problem because they have too much phlegm in the body. So I thought this is something really amazing. And since I want to practice more meditation, I always like to find some tools for assisting my meditation. So I understand the mantra. I try to chant the mantra, both in Pali and in Sanskrit. Of course, we all know Om Mani Padme Hum. Chant on tone, make full of energy and make it deep concentration. So this is quite something that I would like to explore more. And then that time, I think it's about 30 years ago, I encountered with the singing bowl. With the singing bowl, yes. We all start from simple manufacturer's bowl, just our get to distract the mind. And slowly we'll go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper until we understand from the sounds to the vibrations. And that vibration is really vibrate the water tide in the system. And then when it vibrate the water tide in the system, then you have a moment that inside the body, the water was dancing. So you have to be able to be still. So then that is something that I found it's very amazing. Then I went to see the singing bowl guy in Nepal. They're actually coming from the family of Shakya. And there is, I think he made the bowl for the 2 generations. So it's quite amazing to feel the power of the vibration of sound frequency that white. So then slowly I working with master grade of healing bowls. I call it healing bowl because I use for the purpose of healing that it help people to really vibrate inside they come from in general, very busy mind, slow down the mind. And then when the mind slow down, then we look at it, what are they holding inside and bring that to the surface and able to letting go. We actually help them to actually transform their subjective into an objective. Then it made it easy for the mind to letting go. Just go. And this is because we are complex of energy. And then this complex of energy, they have physical energy, mental energy, spiritual energy, and social energy, and also the chemical. Okay. So when we are able to vibrate that to the surface, and then through the power of the mind that calm and stable or unshakable mind, and then that is actually, it helps uh, strong will, the determination of the mind to let go. When it's able to let go, then you feel like it like you take off something of the body. And then later they found it getting lighter. So it's actually working on energetic field. So I found this is very amazing to myself.
In other words, you have an allopathic background at the very source because of the nursing, in the sense like a clinical and allopathic conventional medicine, and then slowly you have started to enter the journey of expanding, because in the medical allopathic sector, I would say, field, it's very functional. There's a liver, there's a stomach, there's this, there's that. Very rarely it takes into account.
Also,
Very rarely. It does, but you need to find that doctor that understands to see the body as a whole system. So what you've done, expanded that, and through your own interest, and then started to also craft courses with your singing bowls, right? You also teach. What I really found fascinating with you when I came to visit you, because I've known you several years, but we only recently met on the same journey, is that those singing bowls, like I have one here, Om sign in the end.
This one
from Nepal. From Nepal. when I came to visit you, you have been able to categorize the energies, the frequencies, and then give them and assign them with with Dhamma, let's say call them Dhamma elements. There is the sound of Om, but then you have the Tara board and the Guru Rinpoche's board. You have that is something that is very specific to you. I have rarely seen it elsewhere. How did you actually navigate that? How did you come to that?
Okay, this is very interesting question. It's a journey too.
There are different types of energy. So some people, like let's say for instance for me, I
Yeah.
am having difficulty with high treble. Okay. I like the balls when they are like deep sound, and some people would be very different, right? Some people would need at that moment, they would need treble, or they would need, but I'm talking only here black and white. I'm talking treble and bass. But there are so many in the spectrum. There are so many frequencies, and I've noticed that you've been able to distinguish them and assign them with some specific deity as well.
Okay. Okay, we'll
How did
start
you
with
do
the
that?
sound first. We start with the sound first. This is from my own experience. You know, we are somehow, also come from spa and wellness industry. I noticed it when we are super grounded and really focused on our body. We not touch much of emotions. We are coming from perfume. In the peoples, all women will like perfume. Now, I don't like perfume. I like essential oil. Now, like when we first get in touch with the bowl, if we need to wake the body up. We need something high pitched to distract our mind and to get that sound to distract like high pitch. But when working into it deeper, then you like a deeper sounds. Yeah. So this is like it like it like man like a very beautiful voice. A lady. We are sensitive. We like a deep of gentleman sound. Same thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
but they're the same, like when you practice massage or when you practice Reiki or energy, there are people who don't mind being touched. And then there are people who are very sensitive to any hand pressure. These are not faults. These are basically our organic, as human beings, our organic being.
Yes.
We are organic being. And then we also change and get old. And, if we leave us in the sun, we are going to dry up completely.
Yes.
But that also means that we have different ways to locate our tensions in the body. So different types of sounds are going to resonate differently with with different people. I have a tendency to put my anxiety in a certain location. Other people have a tendency to accumulate in the shoulders or headaches or feet or bones or so all of that. Have you had some when you give the courses, do you actually put that in the course, or you let people work on their intuition?
Okay, the sound was interrupted, but anyway, let me. I roughly try to understand what you asked. Of course, first of all, when we look into our physical body, this one I learned the technique from the Taoist, where we see when the right shoulder is dropping, then that person try to have tendency to have anger, frustration, and the left shoulder dropping, they tend to easily get worry, nervous, anxiety. And then from there, we will see from the three minds of thinking, feeling, thinking on the head, feeling on the heart, and the lower abdomen is emotional storage. And from there, of course, if you practice as a healer, you can see the line of the energy where it's become a blockage or excess energy in the body. And 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 actually through the conversation, through the sounds that people express, you also can feel that people have in the type of um, attachment, aversion, and also ignorance as well. If you take this as a base, because through from the conversation, the expression, for
Mhm.
me, I love it very important, because if you are able to speak, that speak the motions of the body, then it's actually the gesture and the expression is aligned together. Because when it's not aligned, there are create the interruptions within the chi flow in the body. And through this, then you understand that that person always, how they speak, the voice, what is the condition, where is the blockage in the body. Yeah, either
Mhm.
blockage from heart or blockage from the lower abdomen, or there is overthinking. Yeah, through that, I can understand that how to use the sounds in the body, because some people will need a deeper sound to get them grounded or centering. Some people they need to raise the vibrations a little bit. That's why in
Mm.
terms of sounds of the bowls, there is also crystal bowls.
Mhm.
They also have they also metal bowl. Okay.
Mhm.
And in
Mhm.
the metal bowl itself, I'm not specialized in crystal bowl. I'm specialized in metal bowl,
Mhm.
where it's the metal bowl itself. There is a new moon bowl, which is with high pitch, like clear sound. And then there also a full moon bowl, which is deeper sound. That also there are difference. And from there, how would I associate these to all the deities, like the Avalokiteshvara or Guanim or Guru Rinpoche or Grintara? All these is, first I said it's my imagination. Okay, to have different bowls that represent different energy. But when it comes as the bowl itself, I can feel it.
Mm.
Wow, this is give a very deep vibration, very strong vibration, and energy that present is different. And then if you understand this, all forms have energy.
Mm.
All forms have energy. When you add that form to the metal, of course, simple plain singing bowl like master grade healing bowls, without engraving, the sound is already good. But when start engraving, like lotus engraving, flower of life, it creates a surface of the sound to white much better. And then when it comes to a deity, and it engraving as a deity, so basically the sound that represent is the deity form that it come out and actually vibrated to the space. And
It becomes a healing bowl then. It's not just a singing bowl. It's not just a
yes,
bowl.
it's a
It
healing
really
bowl. And
has, it's
and
a
because
really
as
bowl.
we say, when engrave the lotus, the sound present the lotus. When engrave flower of life, sound present flower of life. When engrave it as a deity, it represent the deity qualities, which is
Right.
a very subtle, I would say subtle, amazing. I don't know how to express, but
Yes,
it,
yes, yes, yes.
yeah, it really amazing.
From there on, there has been just one tiny little jump that you've done. You have expanded that with your
Hmm.
bells project, the bells project. So if I'm correct, you are at about 93 bells, 90 bells, up to reaching 108.
We just offer we just complete 92 bells, and we're gonna start 93 bells. So the
93.
bell is coming from one of my journey. Yes, 93 bells, 92 bells complete. Now we're gonna start 93 208. 16 bell, 93 208.
And you
Another
have
16 bell to complete.
these bells have been distributed in Thailand as well as China, India, Nepal, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Bhutan,
Yes.
as well, Laos, and so can you elaborate a bit on this bells project? Because it's an
Yes.
expansion. We're still talking metal and we're still talking form. Now we are entering a Dhamma offering, in the sense that these bells are specifically produced to be crafted pieces by piece. Yeah? You
Yes.
follow up
Correct.
on the production, and then they are offered to monasteries. There's a whole process as well of, I would say, offering. And as you understand it in the Dharma, we can't push the offering, so there has to be like matching a request, but at the same time they are so beautiful that, I think you offered one to His Holiness the Dalai Lama as well, to the monastery, right, in Karnataka. So you're coming there with this enormous gift. So can you elaborate a bit on how did we come from singing bowl and healing energy into this bells project, which has taken you all over Asia?
Yes. Okay. Let me
Please.
explain the intention of offering the vows. It's one of the trip that I went to Lumpini Buddha birthplace, on the road to go to the Thai Lumpini temple. Um, feeling that I want to offer something to the monastery, since I'm a sound healer, and I would like to offer good qualities of the vows, that people can just ring the bell before they pray, then they feel peace in their mind. So that is the idea that I want to offer. And when I reached at the monastery, and the nun was saying, "Oh, they're looking for somebody to offer the bells in the two new monastery in under Lumpini, circle." So then I said, "Okay, I will would like to offer the bells." But that time, I just feel this is my intention, and in Thai cultural context, or Buddhist Thai cultural context, we say we offer the bell is good um,
It's
to
a
create
boon.
the ripple, of
Mhm,
fame. So for
mhm,
me, I don't really focus on that, but I really want to tell the world, or to universe, saying there are good quality of bells, and these can bring peace of mind to everyone. And these could be installed at, Buddhist or religious um, institution, where people can come and find the peace of mind. That is the only ideas that I have.
mhm,
And as we say, everything have their own journey. When I want to start implement the first bell, we actually crafted as old Newari bells 4,000 years ago from Nepal. The first bell we craft from Nepal, and we look at Buddha Stupa and see how the craft is and how to really set the bell for. The first trip on the after we decide we want to do the bells, we 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 get on the car on the road to Lumpini, 4 of us, and we have car accident on the way, just only 60 kilometers before we reach Lumpini. So, and after that, they start to uh, craft the bell. So when we want to engrave the Buddhang Saranang Kachami, which is we are taking refuge to the Buddha, the bell was
mhm,
cracked. So altogether for the process, the bell was cracked for 12 bells. So then we have to find another way to work on it, to do engraving on the bells. Because in general, people will want to engrave their names, whoever donate the bells on the bells. But no, we don't want. We want to donate. This is the bell for you to feel peace. And we also don't tell anyone who's donated. So when you know the bell, you know us. That's it.
mm,
I think we put it this way. And
mm,
so then after that, Nepal's gone through an earthquake. It's a bit of obstacle. And, it took about 2 years and we didn't complete the even one bell. So I called the airport. I say, I want to return my vow. I don't think I able to complete any bells. And he's kindly and patient enough to wait for the bell. So after that 3 years, so the first bell has complete. Then, so they asked for 2 bells. And that time we actually offered them 3 bells. Is why it's 3 bell is another bell that come up the area where all of us have car accident together. And thank God to that car accident. I mean, the car looked like serious injury, but we are actually quite safe. Yeah. So once we are able to offer the first 3 bells in September 2016,
There's been an
then I also
interruption.
bought my
I think
families.
we are
My
going
mom also
to get
went to
Bua
Lumpini
back.
to offer the bells. And she's saying, this is really good bells. Why not you bring it back to
There's
Thailand
been
as
an
well to
interruption.
connect to the energy? So we bought 3 bells. No, we want to get 2 bells back to Thailand. One is host as the 4th bell is host at the 4th Metal Super of the world in Chiang Mai in the place called Tipayak Vimankam, which is the 4th metal stupa of the world, up in Chiang Mai, in Mapping. No, it's in Ban Pong. Yes, in Chiang Mai. And another one is in the northeast of Thailand. So that's how we connect the bells energy together. But however, the bells, okay, then the bells being offered, 2 bells offered in Thailand. And then actually there is more bells that we slowly move to the journey. And until we are reaching, to that process, we offer the 4th, 5th, 6th bell in Thailand. And then slowly someone come and tell me that we should come up to 9 bells. Like someone tell me, okay, you should go this way. Then I come up with the 7 bells, 8 bells in Bodhgaya, in Kushinaga, Buddha's sacred site. And also slowly come up to the 10 bells in back to Thailand, where it's called Wat Suvarnabhumiพุทธชยันตี, where is collective of Buddha's sacred site in Bangkok. And the journeys keep moving through, and then we'll finish the first chapters with that focus in Theravada for 12 bells. And then I have an opportunity to travel to Bhutan. Also with Bhutan tip, there are also a lot of interesting event. Bring back the thought at, offering the bells to Bhutan as a kind of returning something back to Bhutan. Okay.
So we were in Lumbini, and we were in Lumbini on the second trip after the earthquake, and you didn't have an accident the second time. You only had accident the first time, correct?
The first time, yes. Okay. Earthquake. Okay. So now we are at the earthquake. So after the earthquake, we'll come back and then we'll try to complete the first bell. Then it takes about 2 years because the bell was cracked when we engraving the Putang
Buddham
Saranam.
Saranam Gacchami.
Yes, we're taking refuse to Buddha. So through that process, I called the airport and I said, I probably cannot commit to this vow, probably not have enough, we call barami or energy or whatever fate one. And he said, no worry, we'll just wait for you whenever you're ready. So after that is the 2016 in February, the first bell was ready. It's complete with no problems. Then the temple asked instead of 2 bells and asked for 3 bells. And that 3 bells is actually also cover the area where I have corrected it. Then
The
in September
protection.
2016, we are able to offer the first 3 bells in Lumpini, which is in Lumpini Monastery itself. Originally, this one not in the
Mhm.
plan, but then the first one was in Lumpini Royal Tri Monastery, and then Niko Talam and Gabila Pastu, where is Buddha.
Kap-
Yes, in all Buddha Pastu. Then my mom also traveled with me to offer the bells. We have a group of people travel together, offer first 3 bells. It is everyone's are so happy and feel full of energy, feel, good to offer this bell. And then in initiation of my mom, she's saying, why not we bring this sacred bell back to Thailand? So we produced 2 more bells to Thailand, which is for the 4th bell of this project. It go to the 4th metal stupa in Chiang Mai, Thailand, and the 5th
Mhm.
to the northeast of Thailand in Sisakhet, where is my teacher who are leading the monks to walk every year. We send the bells to him. But this bell also very fascinating. To order 2 bells cannot. You have to order either 1 or 3. So only 1 bell can come. Only the 4th bell can come. So the 5th bell, we have to order with another bells. Then it all come to Thailand. So then it will be the 4th bell in Chiang Mai, 5th bell in Sisakhet, and the 6th bell in Hua Hin. It's in Hua Hin. That is how the energy of the bells working around it. It's quite fascinating. And then I also want to bring more bells to other part of Thailand. But anyway, all these bells, I was saying, is not my arrangement. It's universal arrangement. So the 7 and the 8 bell, 7 bell is went to no the sorry the
Seventh
8
bell.
bell, yeah, the 8th bell went to Buddha enlightenment place in Boracaya. The 9th bell went, yeah, and the 9th bell went to
Ku-
the Kushinaka. So it's quite amazing, because someone want to introduce this and that, and it's all have their own mind. All these have their own mind. So
So understand is the bells are produced in Thailand. Yes, they are produced near Hua Hin.
the original the bells produced in Kathmandu, Nepal is Newari style.
The Newari
Newari,
style, the first one. But the
style.
other ones?
We are using the bell from Nepal, Newari style, which is the old style bell, from first bell until 62 bells. 63 bells
60,
is start producing in Thailand.
63,
Yes.
62, 63.
So the 4th
You
bell
start
is at the
producing in Thailand.
4th
Okay.
metal stupa of Thailand. The 5th
Mhm.
bell is in Sisakhet, and the 6th bell is original offer to Pisanulok. Is the very big Buddha place, and they migrate to Buriram. And 7 bells is in Hua Hin. 8, 9 in 8 is in Boracaya. 10, 9 is in Kushinaga. 10 is in close to Bangkok is Wat Suvarnabhumi Puttachayanti. That is the Boracaya Stupa Mahajedi there.
Mhm.
And from there, it go back to India for Varanasi in India. Chetawan for in the stupa in Nepal, where is the stupa where they still have Buddha lilac there.
Mhm.
All they have their own journey. And then I complete the first chapter of 12 bells under Theravada traditions. And then I have an opportunity to travel to Bhutan, and it's quite amazing trip. I able to manage to travel all 5 mountains of Bhutan where Aman hotel is, Aman Lodge is, and also to meet very a special person there. So then I thought I want to return a good deeds back to Bhutan. Then I create another chapter of 11 bells for Mahayana and Vajrayana chapters start from Bhutan. And also these I'm start from Bhutan, and then I able to send the bells to different places, including meet His Holiness Dalai Lama on this chapter.
Yes. This is so you now have reached Myanmar as well, and then Bhutan, India, China, Hong Kong. And are we now at about 92, 93? Where are we?
We are about 92. We're going to start 93. So we are covered
93.
Indian subintercontinent, Himalayan and Greater Mekong subregion, which is in Indian subintercontinent cover Nepal's 9 belts, Indian 5 Sri Lanka 2, Bangladesh 2, and 10 in Bhutan. Himalayan Highland Tibetan Autonomous Area 18 belts and Mongolia 1 belt. Greater Mekong subregion, Mainland China 3, Hong Kong 1, Laos 3 belts, Myanmar 5 belts. The rest will be in Thailand. Now we start 93 belt with synchronized with Chinese zodiac. Zodiac, the animal years.
I saw that. Explain that a bit.
Actually, it's synchronized with a big pagoda in Thailand that are dedicated to the animal year. So we will start with the 93 with the rat year at Phat on Si Thamarat is in the southern part of Thailand. And after that, then, and there will be ox year. Ox year is in also in southern part of Thailand as well. There are a few which is very very interesting. All these are spread over Thailand, especially the north and the southern Thailand. So let me have a look.
It's quite interesting because in Thailand or in this region, there's a tendency to have this crossroad of influences.
So from there, we will reach after 12 years of Chinese zodiac. We will also complete 104 bells. So we have more 4 bells to work to come to our mode this time, where we're talking about the 105th, 105 bell is at the first pagoda in Thailand, Phra Pathom Jedi in Nakhon Prathom, and also 106 is in important stupa in Udon Thani and in Mahasarakam, and 108 is at the important stupa in Korat, which is also synchronize all the energies together. Yeah. So
so now there's a for the zodiac. So the fire horse, we need a bell for the fire horse.
The fire horse. Let me see. Fire horse. Is in Kampang Phet, พระบรมธาตุนครชุมพิเศษ beautiful pagoda that represent the horse here.
So this is a different chapter of the project.
Yes. And this is the last chapter.
So what will happen with this is completed? You don't know yet.
After this completed, in terms of bells, since we are specialized in sounds, we are acting as a a connecting point. If is there any temple want to have bells, we also were looking for anyone who want to donate bells. We will actually will help them whoever to have a good bells for their temples. And we look for who want to contribute that vibrations to the universe, either in Nepal, produced from Nepali side, and also in Thailand side. And from there, as I saying, I'm also observe what I'm doing because I also like walking through the journey. As such a blessing to have the land and I able to do something. I want to create a space where people can come and practice meditation. So there is a place called Kop Karuna, which is a collective of compassions, where at this moment I built one Gonim statue there, and we are creating in the process of cultivating the space for positive vibration where people can come and absorb and feel and connect to the energy. And this is open for everyone, not just only Buddhists. It will also welcome Christian and also Muslim as well. If you want to find peace, you are welcome to come and connect to the place.
And that is in Wahin. Yes. Yes.
It's for him.
Yes. And so are you traveling soon? I think you're traveling soon, but not for bells, right? Or you're delivering a bell? No. Are you traveling soon to Bhutan? Are you?
Yes, I'm traveling to Bhutan. I think for 5 years now, every May I travel to Bhutan. Why is May? Because May is the Sakadawa month, the sacred month in Vajrayana Buddhism. Yeah, and also my birthday month.
So, but this time you're going without a bell, so yeah?
Yes. We're going with 3 small bells. A small bell that we also working on Bhutan. We will see how we want to flow this small bell to Bhutan, which is going to a very, very sacred site that is hard to get there. So we offer a small bell to the temple there so they can use for ceremony. It's about 3.5 kilos bells, and it's with the clear sound when people can, the monks or whoever there to use it. Dimension length is about, the height is about 1 foot. 1 foot only. It is a small bell, but quality of sounds, so they can use for any ceremony or activities. Diameter is about 6 inches. Height is about 9 inches, not 1 foot, sorry. And weight is 3.3 kilos. Om Mani Padme Hum.
Engraving Om Mani Padme, written in Tibetan calligraphy, yes? Or written in cursive?
Smaller than this one.
Very nice. And it's 6 inches, yeah, so it's like this.
Sanskrit.
Basically like this.
Yes,
Very
correct.
nice. And in addition to this, you're also running courses in your place in Cham. You're running courses for singing bowls.
So
and you're
that
also
is
a
story
therapist.
of the
So you have a lot of things on your plate. How do people connect with you? Do you have a website or is it just directly via WhatsApp?
In my
People
center,
are interested.
Yes. For singing bowl and also
Yes.
I have a lot of cookings in my pot.
You have a lot of cooking in your pot, meaning you have a lot going on. Yes. So you have the courses, the bells, the chapter of the bells.
I also run an online class about mantra chanting and meditation. So there is a Sunday night called Wisdom Gathering, and
Mm-hmm.
also a Wednesday night at 9:30 Hong Kong time is about mantra chanting and the mind trainings. So this is like is create a small community for people who really like to practice, because
Very
to the
nice.
real practice, it's actually give you some wisdom. Yes.
Okay. Would you share
Yeah.
all of that contact with
Knowledge is
us?
good, but wisdom,
Mm-hmm.
I think we have to get it from the practice. So
Yes,
I think that is the
yes,
most, yeah.
yes. And okay, so is there anything that you would like to add as a conclusion, which I
Yes.
haven't asked you? Something that is really
Feel
coming
free
from the
to
heart.
be safe at this time.
Yes,
Yes.
I will say people can connect to you through Facebook, your podcast,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
your email.
I think Facebook also can. They can find me under my name.
And then your email. Yeah, okay. I will share that with. Is there anything else you would like to share? I give you the closing words. I give you the space. It's all yours.
I would say I'm a person who like to practice. If you like
Mm.
to practice, come and join my class. There's a class on Sunday night, which is Wisdom Gathering, and also a Wednesday night, which is about the mantra chanting and mind training. Since I love sounds, so I chant a lot of mantra as the way of bring the balance to the body,
Mm.
because when we learn how to chant from the three minds of thinking, the feeling, and the subtle mind, it's also it's become mantra chanting is become mantra healing, and it's also, I would say, a tool for spiritual well-being.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Because when you practice spiritual well-being, you keep practice, then to keep the mind calm, then the mind become unshakable mind. When the mind become unshakable mind, then the body become relaxed. So
Yeah.
now, in the past, we walk from physical body, mental body to spiritual body. Now we walk from spiritual body to mental body and to physical body. So, yes, if you would like to practice, try to reach me, and I'm happy to share with you. And then, if you would
Okay.
like to be part of energy cultivation with the Kop Karuna Garden of Compassion of Thailand, feel free to reach me. We are happy to collaborate, or just walk this journey together. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. And see you very soon.
See you. Thank you.
See you.
Thank you
Take
so
very
much.
good care of yourself. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Have a beautiful day. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye bye.